Well, party people, here we are on the way up the canyon road, and I've been having downloads and synchronicities with Bashar and the Sasani people. Also, on a side note, an 8th race that was brought in by my man Ehani. They look similar, but they have bigger heads and wider eyes. Love them very much, so respect goes out to the Ehani, the Esasani, the Inani. Now to basics. This is a wellness hack. This shall be more about biohacking yourself. And the thing about the hacking situation is more a restructuring nature to yourself, to yourselves. So for people that want to activate their third eye, they want contact, they want physical or non-physical or interdimensional contact. For those that want to be more conscious in their dream state, those who want to have memories return, heal past lives, defend themselves against astral entities, attachments, and unsolved problems, riddles, and programs and subroutines. In this wellness hack, I'm giving you actually what you can do for yourself to really establish a good clearing in its not so magical, it's so simple that you might laugh. It's about biology. It is real simple that it's been tested that every soil in the US and the soil, the farming worldwide, but mainly the US, the food that you eat, whether you're a meat eater or a vegan or ultra vegan, it doesn't matter. There's something that's void in your food and you run on deficiency, and that's actually scientific fact. The first 3 inches of every soil, even a food that is labeled organic, which I believe is a myth until a chemical fertilizer is off this planet. The first 3 inches of the soil is fertilizer, is chemical. Whether it is your walnuts, apricots, apples, cherries, anything that you can imagine goes through that and grows through that. What happens is a vital component in your cell structure is missing, and that is sulfur. And I'm not talking about all the companies that claim they have the best and they make the best. I'm giving you facts right now. First of all, the fact is that you need to listen to an interview that's called The Health Revolution with Patrick McGean. Patrick and then MCGean, The Health Revolution with Patrick McGean. It's almost a 2-hour interview that's freaking mind-blowing. So what this guy has is over 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, even 20 years, the guy saved his son from reproductive cancer with finding out why the regular sulfur is not in the food, and how MSM, also called, how it really works. So the deal is they've tested companies that use MSM in pill form or in powder form. They have anti-caking agents in it, or sometimes even aluminum sulfates in it for it doesn't clump up, and other substances. Any substance you mix with organic sulfur prevents the body from taking it in. And I will put in my description box the website that you can contact, email and phone number to get in contact with these people. They have 500,000 clients where they know for a fact. They call it the open cell matrix study. It's an open study for years and years and years. They have people calling back, reordering, because it works. So far I found out that it's the only company where I have a response. I myself, I'm working on many levels. I'll describe after the organic sulfur method what else I'm doing and what I'm healing within me. We all carry parasites to a degree. As children, tick bites, Lyme disease, which is what I got when I was 11, and it was never cured. It went dormant. So when things like that go dormant, your autoimmune system is actually a little bit irritated. Then you get your vaccination, it irritates your autoimmune system a little bit more because they can pump all of these things into your system that actually do not belong into your system, and they irritate the wazoo out of your defense system. You have a natural defense system, it's called autoimmune. It means you should have an autopilot that actually knows what he's doing as he's defending your body. And the thing is with the body defense is that viruses get smart. They are collectives. So what we call demons, actually are, you can say, microbial entities that know how to cloak themselves. They know how to blend with your trauma. I had a video on nanobacteria. I suggest you watch that. They know how to get into your system. They know your memory banks. They study your memory banks. And furthermore, this is what doctors don't know, and I'm not blaming them. It's not in their protocol. You have to really investigate. And me, I've been investigating for 20 years, if not even longer, because I was interested in what does that do? What is the EEG? What does that mean? They're reading your brain waves. They're studying how fast your frontal lobe is, which is the problem that I had when I was 11 years old. I got that sick that my frontal lobes were that shut down and that slow that my brain was on defense and defending itself against the Lyme virus. And it makes abstract thinking and computing very, very tough. So too much computing, and when you're in Indigo, it's like it's a pickle. Like you want to compute, you want to download, you want to process, and you're sitting there and you can't play with the other kids. You're not as fast as the other kids. It's almost like a disability. Learning stuff, remembering stuff, and everybody thinks you're stupid or you're a retard when you're actually fighting a virus. And you grow up learning to hide that, as we all do, not knowing that you are dodging bullets, because you don't want to be looked at as, okay, you're different than the others. You want to be as fast as everybody else and quick and witty, until you find out, okay, there's something wrong with my defense. You have, that accounts for many autoimmune system malfunctions like lupus, or if people have cancer. That has to do with organic sulfur is the basis for your body to have an oxygen transport to your cell membrane. Before you can hydrate your system, you can drink water all day, you can drink spring water all day. Guess what? You will never properly hydrate because your oxygen transport is actually compromised. That is scientific fact. You have to listen to that interview where the guy breaks down in case studies what they have found, which is phenomenal. So to me, the evidence is clear. If you have 500,000 patients, or not patients, or study members that are all happy, they're all alive, people that have had diabetes, not taking insulin shots anymore. And of course it takes time because the body needs to get into repair mode. And if you had diseases or little thingies that you carry in your system, they have all types of names, then your body needs some time to get the oxygen correct and then to get into repair mode. So the Ultra system, which I recommend for you, is to get your magic going, to activate yourself and activate your cells and get back in gear. It's real simple. Investigate. I think a half a pound is like, I don't know, 20 bucks or less, buy more. I'm buying for my mom, for my girlfriend, for myself, and we're taking that. You take a teaspoon in 4 ounces of water 2 times a day, one in the morning, one during the day or evening best. 4th day, you will have a Herxheimer effect. They call it herxing. That means your body is responding to it and detoxing, and you get sick. Some get really sick in rare cases. Drink more. Take more of that stuff. It's all natural. The body doesn't hold it. It's a transport system, and after 12 hours, your body gets rid of that. That's why you have to replenish. Note, it's not in your food. It's not in whole foods. It's not in organic food. It's not in anything that's labeled it is supremely organic, because the fertilizer prevents the bio-vital accessibility of organic sulfur for you into your bloodstream, which is very, very important. So, also what I do is for those who carry like Lyme, lupus, cancer, traumas, I found a class that's called Active Cell Training, ACT. You will find them online, and what they do is they read codes to you to activate your autoimmune system, to remind it what actually is carried in the body, what is good for your healing process, and we all need it. Like, I live in Sedona, so it's like a healing place, and it's the ideal place for if you want to clear your soul. Find nodal points on the planet. There are other places on the planet in America that are holy or blessed, where you can concentrate on bringing structure to your life, bring healing to your life, getting away from the static and the hectic, bring your kids into safety, into safe areas where there's less conflict, less authority conflict with people, and it's more, you have more oversight over where you are. That counts for your entire life, your body, your system, your immune system, which is, you represent the cell of the earth. So are the cells in your body. So also what you can find is, and this is an alternative, this is a suggestion. If you're with your doctor, stay with your doctor, listen to your doctor, but listen to instructions of what you're taking. This is a suggestion, an observation. When you do this, this is at your own risk and at your own decision. You're responsible, and I install respectfully responsible action on what you have to do for your life with your investigation and your observation. I had gastritis for 20 years. I'm taking that stuff. I kid you not. After 5 days, my stomach calms down. I never had a calm stomach. All of a sudden, I can digest, and I have a completely different appetite. Like, I had an appetite where I felt like I had to dodge bullets or eat around stuff that wouldn't upset me so much, because I had an irregularity with the acidity in my stomach. No more a problem. I'll keep taking that stuff. I'm staying on that stuff unless you find an agricultural structure that delivers you a soil construct that has no more fertilizer. Zero fertilizer. Basically, we can use photonically enhanced quartz sand in the soil and ash from untreated wood, like my grandpa did in my German side, and eat food from that soil. But that needs to be checked, that needs to be controlled before anybody can label anything organic. That is my opinion, and it's an observation, and it's scientific fact for people who want to test that. Any soil, anything that you eat, test it and see how many chemicals you find. You find up to 200 chemicals, unbelievable, in the soil. Where your strawberries come from, I mean, anything you think is so natural, it's not so natural, because there are a few things missing. So when you have the base covered of organic sulfur, all your other supplements will work better. Vitamin C will stick better to you, and vitamin C in liquid form, not in a pill form. Your body can uptake less than 2% if everything is just powdered and processed and running through the mill. You want to find the most natural way of things that you can do to make yourself function better and get more into your human potential. And hopefully that gave you some insight on what can be done. You can further investigate if you find people that do a technique that's called alpha biotics. Also investigate an atlas bone correction and Ascio machine, which is a computer system that scans your cells and gets into your subconscious and cell programming and subprogramming and traumas, and really find out what do you carry from your life. This is about investing in yourself and not temporary relief products that numb your nerves and go symptomatically but not causal. You want to go into the causal layer of things. What is the cause for that you carry? The symptoms is just an alert signal from your body saying, well, now I have a problem and it's now beginning to manifest, so I'm ringing the bell, or your red lights go on. Nothing bad. The body is a faculty by source that can heal anything that you have when you give it the right equipment to help itself and establish a natural defense and train your autoimmune system to be wakeful. And that has to do with your awareness. That makes you metaphysical, that makes you magical. That will lead to contact, which is what is being suggested, is that once the base is clear, upstairs can be clear too, and then it is safe to establish all of the magic that everybody wants. Everybody wants to drift out and tether out like an astronaut, get the crystals and get this all baseline root programming activation. Get into your root, get into your body, heal your vessel, get well, and be vital and be naturally vital. And then you will see miracles unfold in your life and an abundance and manifestation that you have never dreamed of, because you have direct contact and communication with yourselves, to yourself. On that note, thank you so much, and I catch you on the flip side. Peace.